18. Camp Hero, and a powerful new data center the U.S. government is building to collect confidential information, possibly about you. They are some of America's most infamous top-secret facilities. Extreme security. Directives to kill trespassers on sight. No-fly zones. What goes on inside these heavily fortified areas for governments to take such extreme security measures? New evidence reveals that some of these secret places may contain information and technology that pose a threat to the entire world. But are governments protecting their citizens or themselves? From biological weapons to alien technology, tonight we unseal the shocking truth hidden deep inside secret government warehouses. What if the history you were taught in school was all a lie? Is our government controlled by a secret society? Welcome to the world of conspiracy, where cover-ups, secrets, blast-proof door, bulletproof windows, and a 27-inch thick vault that could survive the impact of an atomic bomb. There are also alleged secret security measures, including electric fences, a moat, poison gas traps, and even an emergency flooding system. Experts believe that over the years, Fort Knox has guarded such highly valued items as the Holy Crown of Hungary, a large cache of opiate drugs, and alien technology. It's been reported that Fort Knox has 30,000 troops standing guard over 147.3 million ounces of gold, worth about $168 billion. But according to some, that gold hasn't been seen in decades. Unsealed case file, Operation Bullion. 1953. Government officials from the Eisenhower administration arrive at Fort Knox to count the gold.
Eisenhower was an extremely important figure in our nation's history. He was an extremely powerful, well-respected military strategist. He came out of World War II. He was a hero. Our country revered Eisenhower.
Few are present at the audit, and no one questions the integrity of Eisenhower's people. It was the last time Fort Knox was audited. But could a private tour in the 1970s have come up with evidence that Fort Knox is not what it seems? In 1974, a group of congressmen suspects that the gold might not be there. 4 of them are given a tour, yet only part of the repository is shown. Photos reveal that the gold appears to be far too light in color to be real. But if no one has seen the gold in decades, how does anyone know it's even there? One man may have paid the ultimate price for the truth. Unsealed case file, Dominique Strauss-Kahn. May 13th, 2011. The NYPD arrests International Monetary Fund Chief Dominique Strauss-Kahn on charges of sexual assault. But many experts believe it's a setup, created to stop him from publicizing explosive allegations about Fort Knox. Russia's Federal Security Service claims that Strauss-Kahn was about to reveal Fort Knox does not contain any gold. It is alleged that rogue CIA agents encouraged Strauss-Kahn to reveal this explosive truth. But when U.S. Representative Ron Paul calls for an audit on Fort Knox, his request is denied. To this day, no full audit has ever been made on Fort Knox. Experts believe if the gold is indeed gone, U.S. and global financial systems would collapse overnight. But is Fort Knox really empty? Are all the guards and security measures in place just to maintain an illusion of American wealth? Or is there an even darker secret hidden inside? Today, many experts believe Fort Knox is a maximum security storage facility for alien technology. recovered from UFO crashes like the famous Roswell flying saucer incident of 1947. Some experts believe that over the years, as the U.S. government analyzed alien technology from various top-secret UFO crashes, they needed a place to store the extraterrestrial wreckage. And where better than to secure it beneath the underground vaults of Fort Knox? Could Fort Knox be a top-secret storage museum for crashed alien technology? Up next, a secret warehouse that could be expanding U.S. power beyond our solar system. Just days after America's famous Roswell UFO incident, a flying saucer is allegedly transported through the desert to a top-secret location.
There's conflicting reports on what exactly happened to the Roswell wreckage. We believe that the wreckage itself was shipped to Dayton, Ohio, to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, at the time Wright Field, and they were going to more closely examine exactly what they had recovered. But according to the cover story, it was simply a weather balloon and didn't really warrant the investigation.
Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is alleged to be the largest, most secure, and mysterious Air Force base in the U.S. Its Foreign Technology Division is responsible for massive breakthroughs in aviation. Its security systems are highly advanced, keeping intruders out and secrets in. At its heart is an ultra-secure storage facility. Hangar 18 has been at the cutting edge of American top-secret aviation technology for more than a century. A telegram dated July 8, 1947, is sent from FBI headquarters in Dallas, Texas, to Cincinnati, Ohio. The document states that a disc is being transported to Wright Field by special plane for examination. A secret report to then FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover states that the flying saucer contained the bodies of 3 aliens, just 3 feet tall, wearing silver metallic suits. But the alien bodies and the spacecraft vanished from public view. Many believe they were stored at Wright-Patterson in Hangar 18. What the FBI documents don't reveal is that one of the alien pilots may have survived the crash. According to military insider Colonel Marion Magruder, the USAF held and interrogated an extraterrestrial pilot at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. If Magruder's account is true, could this alien still be held deep inside Wright-Patterson? Another USAF officer, Captain Robert Collins, backs up Magruder's claim. Collins says the Air Force constructed a secret underground facility to store, examine, and interrogate alien subjects. Collins goes further. He claims all black operations in U.S. military aviation go through Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Is the U.S. government concealing alien technology and alien remains? Wright-Patterson seems to be the only base in existence that has its hand in every technological leap made by the USAF.
So allegedly, what happened here is this. Companies like Lockheed Martin, Litton, these various large corporations were given this technology and saying, look, you guys take this stuff, reverse engineer it, develop it, and we'll allow you to have the patents on that technology and benefit from it. What did the U.S. government get in exchange for that technology? Advanced weaponry, furthering their goals, and control of that technology.
Experts contend that after the incident, Wright-Patterson becomes a central force in the development of advanced aviation and weaponry. Could this connection be a direct consequence of reverse engineering alien technology at Hangar 18? Some think that alien technology is not the only secret being housed there. Unsealed case file, Die Glocke. Several investigations have linked Wright-Patterson Air Force Base to a mysterious Nazi weapon.
The piece of technology known as the Glocke, or the Nazi bell, was something that right up into the final days of the war, Hitler wanted to make it. He wanted to conquer it. He wanted to create whatever it was. The question is, what was it? Not a lot of people know what the Nazi bell really was capable of. Some people theorized it was a time machine. Others believe that it was an anti-gravity type weapon that he was able to utilize in war, that he was going to be able to fight back the American and Soviet forces that were closing in on him.
Experts believe Dick Laka ended up in U.S. hands at the end of the war. Could it be hidden in Hangar 18 and still yielding secrets 70 years later? And is this the only Nazi superweapon America is keeping under lock and key? Coming up, we reveal another secret government warehouse that is home to perhaps the most deadly terrestrial weapon of all. From missing gold that could topple world governments to futuristic weapons, the power to rule the world may ultimately hinge on a nation's ability to keep a tight lid on its most controversial secrets. But what happens when the weapon isn't technological, but biological? Unsealed Case File, Project Montauk. Montauk, Long Island. The Hamptons are a favorite summer destination for wealthy New Yorkers, but unknown to them is a nearby secret facility that could be the stuff of nightmares. Originally disguised as a small fishing village, Camp Hero is actually a series of bunkers designed to warn the U.S. military of invading German U-boats. But during the Cold War, it developed a darker purpose. Some believe Camp Hero pushed the boundaries of science by performing chilling experiments of radiation exposure, plutonium injections, and mind control, killing hundreds of victims in the process. How did Camp Hero hide decades of human experimentation? Experts today point to a secret underground facility. Victims of these experiments describe a 9-level complex with a system of tunnels and chambers. Surveyors have confirmed that evidence of a structure exists below Camp Hero, but all entrances are hidden. According to some sources, Camp Hero experimented on not only enlisted men, but on the local civilian population as well.
There are conspiracists who believe that certain viruses in our population have been engineered against us, to include SARS, H1N1, AIDS, possibly even Ebola. Certain strains of smallpox certainly have been engineered by our government and others as weapons.
Many believe Camp Hero is the secret base for one of the most diabolical bioweapons ever created. Former employees at the center have testified they encountered major breaches in bioengineered viruses. Germs escaped the facility that could cause mass epidemics. Unsealed Case File, Operation Paperclip.
It was an agreement between the Soviet Union and Americans to split the scientists of Nazi Germany. I mean, these people were highly intelligent and were creating pieces of technology that really the human race had never seen before.
Not far from Camp Hero, the town of Old Lyme is not aware of the secret government projects conducted nearby.
They were given full immunity for any war crimes that they may have been committed. They were given a free pass from any wrongs that they did during the war. They were able to live on U.S. soil and work for the United States military and the United States government.
Now protected in America, top recruited Nazi scientist Erich Traub allegedly perfects the ultimate method of infection by engineering a bacterium that can be carried by insects. Disease can spread quickly with the ability to kill millions. Did a deadly bioinvention escape the lab and infect the town of Old Lyme? Summer 1975. Steven Spielberg's film, Jaws, is making everyone on America's East Coast afraid to go in the water. But unknown to local residents of Old Lyme, a killer of a different kind is about to appear. Almost overnight, the town of Old Lyme becomes the world's epicenter for Lyme disease. Did Lyme disease leak from Camp Hero and infect the Connecticut coast?
I think the American people deserve to know that, and so much more. The American people, all the world's people, deserve to know the entire history of this phenomenon, politically, socially, scientifically.
Camp Hero would be shut down in 1984. But its terrible legacy may live on in the record number of Lyme disease cases that continue to plague the area. Coming up, we reveal the most terrifying government warehouse of all, built for the sole purpose of controlling the future. Missing gold, alien technology, terrible bioweapons. Are government warehouses hiding deadly secrets to protect the public or themselves? Today, there is a new secret facility under construction that could determine the future fate of all mankind. Deep in the heart of the Utah desert, America is building a $2 billion intelligence superfortress. It's the National Security Agency's Utah Data Center. Slated for completion in 2013, its purpose is to track the online movements of every individual on the planet and create the most extensive intelligence database ever. The Washington Post recently reported that U.S. intelligence agencies may have access to the central servers of 9 of the country's biggest technology firms, including Microsoft, Apple, Google, Yahoo, and Facebook. The world's digital information will flow through its corridors. Every email, phone call, text, and transaction. And there's no guarantee the invasion of privacy ends there. Personal finances, political beliefs, and private medical records may already be under an American intelligence microscope. Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon and Senator Mark Udall of Colorado wrote in a recent letter to the Attorney General, "There is now a significant gap between what most Americans think the law allows and what the government secretly claims the law allows." Information collected by the Utah Data Center may allow the government to target every person on the planet with a keystroke. When this newest secret government warehouse goes operational, knowledge will no longer just be power. It may become the greatest threat to freedom the world has ever known.
World leaders across the globe are absolutely power hungry. Once they get a taste of that power, I truly believe that deep down they will do anything to really maintain control and maintain the power that